history that ties LSU for the most by any school. Murph himself already has the most wins for any coach in tournament play. Here's the 2-1 to Vandegrift. Keys for Murph, when we talked to him this week, said can't have any extra outs, no walks from our pitching staff. We've got to get off to a good start. What he loves about this team is that they call them props and own it's. And there is a lot of accountability in this locker room. They share the good times together, giving props to one another for big moments. They also own it. If they make a mistake or a miscue is costly, learn from it, move on.
Oh, no, there's no harboring mistakes.
Opposite way, Vandegrift. Speaking of good starts, none better than that.
Audrey Vandegrift, the freshmen have just shown out so far in this SEC championship tournament. Vandegrift, one of the best freshmen in all of NCAA.
To name a few, here's Lauren Johnson.
And I love that she was aggressive on a 3-2 count. Not looking for the walk, looking to attack.
Second leadoff home run of the season for Vandegrift. Also hit one out to start their UCLA game back in February.
She doesn't have a ton of power. You'd think more speed game with Vandegrift, ability to walk, 33 walks on the year. But her home runs have been massive. She had that walk-off home run in the 8th inning against Oklahoma to win that series for Alabama.
That was their best performance of the year.
And how about from 10 miles down the road here and just outside of Athens?
Yeah. Grew up in Bogart, Georgia. Six, about 130 points higher than her batting average last year as a junior. Had a big RBI triple against Auburn last night.
Just a lot more assured of herself. I mean, definitely, like, even that foul ball straight back, she's getting her swings off. She's not as fooled. She's identifying pitches, barreling them up. So those power numbers go up. The home runs go up. The triples go up.
2-2 with the runner on, already a run in. Ground ball to short, Blankenship over to first. That was her only play. 2 down, or 1 down with a runner on second. As good as a sacrifice.
Productive outs, it's the name of the game.
Here's Marley Giles. 1 for 2 against Auburn last night. As the starting catcher, tonight she's the starting DP. Riley Valentine will be behind the plate. Outside the line.
At one point last weekend against South Carolina, she was 7 for 8. You talk about coming out and raising your batting average.
Also hit a home run in that series. Off speed, just missed. Look at the jump in the OPS since April for Giles over the last 12 games.
Yeah, you have to figure those are the toughest 12 games of the of the year. All SEC play.
Giles, base hit. Johnson had to stop though and turn. And Carly Shelton has a double.
Good job out of the 9-hole. But you know Scarborough, she's not going to live that down. No, she's going to get ripped about that a little bit. Keeping her on the outside after Q Lilio struck out on a drop ball in the inner half. Go back to that inside corner and
Lilio has a chance to knot this thing up or take a lead. 3-1 count, 2 outs. And she'll pass the bat. That'll bump the tying run into scoring position for Carly Shelton, who doubled and scored in the first. Skies that out to left. Johnson has it, and that'll end the threat. But we've been talking about defense all week. Is up more slug, more home.
give yourself, open up the lane in the 5-6 hole.
No,
Maybe not 2 times in a row. Looking at where Ella Chansey is over at third base and thinking I can drop this down. But I agree. Swing away.
Yeah.
Use that power.
Hacks. We just talked about your slug. Come on.
Well, especially with 2 outs.
Meanwhile, you're looking at some pretty good pitches here. Now it's 1 and 2.
Well, and she's sneaking a peek, so she's looking back to see where Lexi Winters is set up. You could see her looking down with her eyes.
She's 8 for 9 against these guys this season.
I mean, there should be nothing but lightsaber.
Yes.
Star Wars-ish.
Oh, I like that. Shortly after May the 4th. Look at you.
That's right. Bringing out the Star Wars references. There she is, sneaking a peek again. And as a pitcher and a catcher, you always know when batters are trying to look, you know, using those eyeballs to look down, trying to get an idea where their pitch location's going to be.
Giles fouls one off. Faith Ramirez is already an internet sensation. I don't know who she's talking to on that phone, but she is so excited.
Superstar.
Might be an NIL deal, we're being told.
How'd you guess so? Being recruited.
Oh, Faith just made a spectacular catch in the stands. Giles grounds that to short. 1, 2, 3. Good work for Sam Gress. Bottom of the third. 3, 4, and 5 due up. Rhodey singled. Back in the first. They left a couple on base, and Salem Hawkins continues to just steal base hits.
Yeah, she's been a vacuum in that shortstop position. She's very good. First, good job to pop back up and get Dukeshire out at first base.
Oh, that was pretty. Took something off it, dropped at the end.
Change up, see if holds it back. Called a strike. Valentine had a heavy dose of pitches low in the zone and then chased a rise ball. Elevated pitch to strike out in her first at bat, back in the second.
see the pitch count for Gress. Katie Browder out to talk with the defense. And Coach Chastain Woodard there with her pitcher.
Well, Beth, back to your point about it, it's a new season, right? It's a postseason opportunities for everybody to really start afresh. And I think even Coach Murphy was doing that in this inning. Hawkins with the leadoff hit. He chooses not to bunt Elstead. She was 0 for the series last weekend. You know, you can think about it. Okay, do you bunt her saying, hey, you've been struggling, I'm going to use your sacrifice to move my runner up, or do you give her the opportunity to try to get out of a little bit of a funk and swing away? And she barreled the ball up. She hit it, but you know, a couple of different
may come back to help you out.
100%, 100%.
Valentine flies out to left. And we will talk with the first-year head coach of the Gamecocks, Ashley Chastain Woodard, with a different catcher. So Marley Giles, who had been the DP, will switch with Riley Valentine, and now Marley's catching.
th relief appearance for Brisky.
Here's Emma Sellers, 8-9 and in the top. A hit and a walk every inning so far for South Carolina. First run scored on Ella Chansey's RBI fielder's choice, and then her RBI double scored Lexi Winters in the third inning.
Which is a big part of the game. I just had a feeling it was coming to me. Oh, would have been another one if the net wasn't there.
So here's Lauren Johnson. Top of the order is around for the third time, but a new pitcher. Oh, Holly's getting to sign the glove.
That's awesome.
Chase the rise at the eyes. Quick work out of the pen for Jory Hurd.
Jory Hurd, that rise ball. Some good defense.
Yeah. Jaden Heavner was flirting with a no-hitter this morning for LSU.
How about all the lefties in the circle?
Yeah. A walk-off grand slam. We've had an extra inning game. And this one is getting interesting as we close in on the late innings. Bottom 5 here for South Carolina. 2, 3, and 4 to face Brisky. Out of the bullpen, she went 1, 2, 3 in the 4th inning. Winner has Texas A&M tomorrow in the quarters. We might have to deal with Emily Kennedy. Marley Harper, Maya Perez.
Right.
It's a gauntlet.
It's a team that has played very well this year a couple of times in that #1 spot. First time ever for that program.
Chopper back up the middle. That's trouble. She'll leg it out. Go ahead's aboard here to lead off.
How about Shelton? She's a little fired up. She didn't think she swung at that pitch. It fired her up. She's like, I'm going to get on base no matter what happens.
That's their first leadoff of the night. Year for Rhodey. Deep into the Georgia night. And a smile for the Gamecocks. They have taken the 4-2 lead. Erasing the 2-0 deficit from the first inning. A photo opportunity in the dugout. Well, 12 go-ahead home runs for her.
And Beth, one thing that has not changed in this game, no matter who's been in the circle for Alabama, is the aggressiveness of South Carolina. Knew that these athletes could compete day in and day out. The biggest difference a lot of times between the mid-majors and the Power 4 conference is maybe just the number of athletes that you have that can compete at the very highest level, because obviously there's more money in programs in the Power the Power 4 program. So the mid-majors maybe don't have the budgets to be able to bring in the number of elite athletes. That's it. The elite athlete is great no matter if they're playing at a mid-major or a Power 4 school.
And what a ride for Coach. She just got married last November. Her husband, Robert, is still the baseball coach at Charlotte. Oh, the Polaroid's already out.
Love it. Boss. Look at that boss hat, boss swing.
Tied their season record, right, with 15.
And how about spraying the doubles different ways? She goes opposite field on her first one. She comes down within the line, the left field line. So this is a team that's very complete. They spray the ball. They're not one-dimensional. They're not all just pull hitters. Here's a good look at Coach Katie talking to her offense.
Oh, 2 pitch, fouls at that. Hawkins has to back up, and one hops it over to first in time. 2 down.
Really good job by Hawkins, not distracted. Long throw across the infield. The opponent, you're going to beat the umpires, you're going to beat everybody, all the fans that are cheering against you.
Here's Marley Giles. Lays off of that high. First inning they were working. They got 2 runs up, including a Vandegrift home run, but since then, not a whole lot cooking.
Very silent.
Giles, another fly ball. Looked like Knight was fighting the lights.
Yeah. And just haven't been able to have that consecutiveness, right? So a walk followed by a hit. I mean, it's really been a hit here, a hit there. They did have the leadoff opportunity in the 4th inning, but stranded Salem Hawkins at second base.
So here is Hawkins. Drove in a run in the 1st, singled in the 4th.
And she was the last to reach for the Tide.
Yeah. 8 straight for Carolina's pitchers. Sorry, I heard you start to say 8, so I didn't have to count.
I saw you counting, that's why I said 8.
Took it.
Doctor of letters.
I took it and ran with it. It's been a while since their last win after trailing through 5 innings. Is that right? 2002. Oh, at the SEC tournament. Okay. Now I'm reading the whole thing. That's why you always start at the top of the page, kids, and work your way down. Hurd's in front here, 0-2.
Hurd's good since coming in. She's been throwing some gas, a little different look than Sam Gress.
Oh, she got Hawkins to chase.
Wow.
She's come out of the pen and sat 6 down. 2. South Carolina lead. They are 3 outs away from advancing, but first they'll pick up the lumber. One senior out of North Carolina, transferred in from Wilmington. Trying to get out of this inning and get Alabama to work in the 7th. But an opponent has hit one out twice.
Well, Alabama pitchers did a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the park. It was just the 1 home run given up last weekend by Riley. So already double that here in this game.
As it stands right now, South Carolina trying to advance to play Texas A&M. They did not see them in the regular season. And there's a hard hit ball out to left.
You know, we talk to coaches all the time that say hitting is contagious. And right now, South Carolina has the bug. They are offensively minded.
Pinch runners coming out. Nia McKnight. Nice welcome back to the bench for Lexi Winters. And this is Ella Chansey. A couple of doubles. Driven a run with a fielder's choice.
7 of 9 in the lineup have hits.
Sixteenth game of the season for them with more than 10 hits. Instead, hitting that strike zone 1 and 2. Tried to change up.
Yeah, she misses a little high. She kind of dips down at the end. That makes that pitch float up. So important to stay tall on that pitch.
Pops it up.
She can hit it slightly elevated rise ball, and she's just going to get underneath of it, and Q is playing in.
Ball in, says home plate umpire Chelsea Clark. Ground ball to short. Blankenship will gobble that up, 1 down. Hubbard still have a resume that is likely to land them a top 16 seed. They'll definitely be in the conversation with a few other clubs.
Well, we're used to seeing Alabama typically in that top 8 where they're hosting a regional. Potentially they win that super regional. Last year went on the road to beat Tennessee. But I think there's a strong opportunity, as you just mentioned, Beth, for them to play at home for a lot of different reasons. I mean, full body of work. They draw well.
Giving Papilla a little more time to shake that off. And now Hurd up 0-2.